How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Art, back with another technique lesson today, and today we're continuing our Sound Like a Pro series. So today we're looking at another arpeggiated exercise. I did one of these a couple of weeks ago based on Coldplay clocks. This one's a little bit more difficult, sort of a follow-on in the series. This is one that I've made up, a bit sort of Paul Weller Changing Man-esque. But this is a great skill to get down if you've never done this thing before, if you just play songs and you strum chords. I did that for years and years. You know, it's a good technique. This, you know, you hear it in loads of songs. People like Johnny Marr, Peter Buck do this a lot. So I think it's good, you know, to get a melody out of a chord by playing single notes and, you know, picking the strings separately. So we'll get to the exercise in a minute. Thanks for your continued support. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns to a lot of the songs that I do in the regular lessons, they're all up on my Patreon page. There'll be a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. And the way that works, just click on the link, sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you want to pledge. You can pledge more if you want. It's all very much appreciated. Generally, all goes back into the lessons. It gives you guys access, as I said, to all the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns to a lot of the songs I've done, particularly over the 2.5 years. There's some exclusive videos that are on YouTube, there's videos from the archive, and there's also stuff to coincide with the technique lesson. So what you're waiting for, link in the comments, link in the description. If you don't want to do that, I've got a new feature which is like a super thanks link that's just under the video there. You can click on that and make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. Thanks everyone for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. It's very much appreciated. Now, if you are already subscribed and you haven't done already, a further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there so you can keep up to date with all the videos. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Art Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as you always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so this exercise is in standard tuning, and the first chord that you're going to need is a C add 9 chord. Okay, but what we're going to do on that C add 9, we're going to take the first finger off. Okay, now all the way through this exercise, we're going to keep the two fingers firmly on, you know, the top E and the B string all the way through. And what we're going to do is play these little bass notes on the A string while we play the 3rd fret, the 2nd fret, the 1st fret, and then an open A string. Okay, so that's what's running through the exercise. But what we're going to do, if we go back to that first chord, like I say, that C add 9, take the first finger off, we're going to pick the A string, the G, B, top E, and then backwards B, G. Okay, so if you can see me doing that, and a little tip for doing this, it's always cool to sort of works for me anyway, resting the hand, you know, that sort of fleshy part of your palm on the bridge and just arching your hand over. Not actually touching the strings at all, but it just gives you a little bit more control on the strings. So again, what we've got is the A, G, B, E, B, G. We're going to do that twice. Okay, now that pattern runs all the way through the exercise. Okay, so the next move, we're going to do exactly the same thing, picking the strings, but we're going to take the first finger and put that on the 2nd fret on the A string. Keep the two fingers on at the bottom, same on the strings. Okay, the next bit, we're just going to move the first finger to the 1st fret on the A string, same picking pattern on the strings again. A, G, B, E, B, G. And on the last move, we're going to keep the two fingers on at the bottom, but we're going to play an open A string. Same pattern, this one also goes around twice, so A, G, B, E, B, G. Okay, so if we play all of that really slowly, so basically we're keeping the two fingers firmly on at the bottom, and the picking pattern is the A string, G, B, E, B, G. So each pattern goes around 2 times. So what we get is... That's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that one. A little bit harder than the last one that I showed you, the Coldplay one, and this is one that I've sort of made up. But I said it, it sounds like a lot of other things because you hear this sort of stuff in loads of different songs. So if you've never done this before, just a great simple exercise to practice, and you can start making your own things up and, experimenting with this. Look at some songs that use this. There's loads of classic REM songs, Smith songs, as I said. Johnny Marr uses this a lot. So, take this exercise, practice it, and as I said, start experimenting, doing different things. There will be other lessons in this series. This is called Sound Like a Pro series. I'm still trying after all these years. But I just think it takes you away from just, learning a bunch of chords, strumming chords. It's something a little bit different, and you can sort of improve your skill level. So hope you all enjoyed that. And as I said in the intro, thanks everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't done already, please do. And if you haven't done already, please hit that little notification bell. The Patreon thing, as I said in the intro, go and check that out. Got a link to that in the comments, a link in the description. I've got the Super Thanks link if you'd like to make a small donation. And I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my lessons. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues. Anyone who plays guitar, please point them in my direction. I really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, maybe morning, day, night, thank you very much. And I'll catch you for another regular lesson or a technique lesson very soon. Take care.